Hello, thank you for clicking this video today. I really appreciate it. We're going to be talking about USDC on Cardano, providing some more context to some of the tweets you saw in the past couple of days and showing you the path forward. So just to get started, intern, breaking news, Cardano's biggest influencer, BigPay, secures $25,000 from Intersect MBO to bring USDC to Cardano. So this isn't what's happening. This was a joke. I actually know what's happening, so I smiled and kind of had a little giggle about it. But people took this, for what it says here. And, scroll through the intern account and see some of the other posts here. It's funny, it's comical, it's a great account that it's good marketing, honestly, especially in our space now. So let's get into some context here. What is actually happening with USDC? Is BigPay just getting $25,000? No. So just to start off, I kind of mentioned that in this longer thread here that did really well. The $25,000 isn't coming to me. When we were starting this, I didn't want one ADA or $1. I've put a lot of hours into this and I've made absolutely nothing off of it so far. And I don't plan to anything. My main goal is to solve the problem that a lot of founders have now. If you speak to founders on Cardano, there's a lack of liquidity for these projects to work, to build kind of truly decentralized ecosystems. And there's a lot of back and forth on USDC, and I think that if you don't like it, you just don't use it. So where did all of this get started? So a couple of months ago, I made a post like, if we're not getting USDC, why don't a few of us just get together and do it? Big shout out to Dan CCV. He made a similar post, and I think it got everybody riled up. It kind of brought that realization that we need to have USDC on Cardano. So, I get a bunch of people reaching out to me, and, we all kind of start a group together and talk about how we can actually get this done and build a promising path to bringing multiple stable coins to Cardano, not just USDC. And you got to realize, if we have a bunch of liquidity to Cardano, it's going to bring more liquidity to JED or USDM. And I want to give a big shout out to USDM. Yesterday, they just reached the $1 million mark. Congrats. It's amazing to see kind of grassroots projects on Cardano, start and become something. So, big congrats to them. So in the time of, bringing all of these people together, these people are project founders. There's about 12 or 13 of us in there. It's not me making all of the decisions. I'm not the founder or leader. It's a decentralized group that, makes decisions based on consensus. And, in this group, there's someone who has actually worked with USDC and USDT before and has actually brought both of those tokens onto other blockchains. So he knows how to strategize, and he knows what data that these stablecoin providers need, because they're not going to do the work themselves when they're inundated with a bunch of other work and a bunch of other integrations. So really the goal here was to research how strong the Cardano community is. Because if we're not number 3, we're number 4 in terms of the largest, most engaged cryptocurrency community there is. But this data isn't compiled into a nice, easy business, form for these people to view. So the goal was to spend a very small amount of time. That is what we're doing, spending a very small amount of time researching the data points that they need to lower the cost. When I did a podcast with Frederick Gergard, he told me that the cost to integrate USDC was over $10 million, right? Well, if it's valuable for these stablecoin providers to integrate Cardano, that cost will come down significantly. And that is the goal of this research, right? If you have, thousands of people all calling them and begging them, please integrate us, think about that from a business perspective. The price goes up, right? Why wouldn't it? These people need it. They need us, right? So the goal here is to show that we offer value to each other to bring that total cost down, so that when the total cost is brought down, that it's actually a foreseeable thing that can be done. Like, we could actually afford it. We could integrate it. It's not wasting, somebody's money or treasury money or anything like that, right? So that is what's happening here. It's researching the exact data points that we need in connection with someone who's actually done this before, and then bringing that to stablecoin providers, and then getting a discount because of the data that we have collected. So directly after this is done, we're going to be starting negotiations. And there are people that we've already talked to that are large stablecoin providers in the ecosystem that have actually stood up to some of these big guys in terms of volume, and all bets are off, essentially. There could be 5 or 6 stable coins on Cardano 1 year from now, and this group could have helped that. There are some people mentioned that there already are negotiations happening, and if USDC comes without this group, I'm not going to be upset or sad. You know, maybe we had like one little push that kind of pushed them in that direction, but that's what's happening here. You know, it's not this, you know, I understand that there's a lot of frustration that people have because there's things that we're missing, but I don't think that we should take that out on people that are trying to fix those things. And if there's a problem that you see in Cardano, if this is a decentralized ecosystem, then you can group together with people and fix the damn problem yourself. And that's what the people in this group are trying to do. And, you know, if you don't like it, I would say don't use it. And I think that, you know, 25K, you know, with no profit to me is a very fair cost to bring these deal numbers down millions of dollars, right? So I'm also going to talk a little bit about, you know, the Atrium airdrop. Two big updates today. We actually launched the second incentivized testnet where you can earn Atrium DAO tokens on mainnet from playing around with profile NFTs. So profile NFTs, you can mint from the Stoa smart contract and you can level them up over time. The higher level you get, the more customization options you're going to unlock on the NFT, and you're also going to get more DAO tokens airdropped to your wallet on mainnet if you reach the highest level. So just to show you what that looks like, we can come in here, we can log into Atrium. It's alpha.atrium.io, discord.gg/Atrium Lab. And we've been working on this for almost 2 years, and it's finally here. We're going to be on mainnet in the next 2 or 3 months. So once you're in here, you can see your dashboard here. Here's the wallet tab. We have a big focus on, you know, user experience, education. You can click try profiles up here. You can see I've already minted the big pay profile. We have people in there minting now. We'd love for you to be a part of it. And you can come in here and you can create your profile. And, you know, after you create your profile, you're going to get one of these as random with your name, with your level. And then you can come in the profile rewards tab here. And this profile rewards tab shows you some of the backgrounds that you can unlock, some of the achievements that you can unlock. And right now, a lot of these achievements are focused on Atrium, right? But what we're trying to do with these NFTs is bring a way to Cardano to incentivize project engagement. There's been a huge, you know, incentives built around SNEC recently to increase the volume. There could be a challenge in here that unlocks a SNEC customization option for, you know, getting one SNEC on a DEX or something like that, or for maybe joining a Twitter space, because we have Twitter on here as well for engaging with, you know, Cardano on the blockchain or projects on socials. So, you know, if you guys want to get some free tokens, try out a new Cardano product, all of your levels actually transfer over to mainnet. But yeah, there's the big update. It's been a big week for me. USDC thing's doing pretty well, and I hope that provides some clarity. If you have any questions, let me know. You know, this isn't going to happen overnight. We're really just trying to do our best to bring some value and liquidity to Cardano, and this is the best path that we see here. And yeah, that's the update. Also launching the second smart contract this year, and then mainnet's coming shortly after that. So it's a good week. Good things are coming for Cardano. And, you know, I think that the negativity that's been around the community during the bear, we're reaching the end of it. There may be a bit more, maybe a little spike, but I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.